Vietnamese embassy in U.S. moved to fight discrimination against Asian American. New York, the Vietnamese embassy in the U.S. had repeatedly contacted with and conservative authority and policemen of the U.S. and its states to ensure security and safety as well as try to access full service for Vietnamese citizens and Vietnamese Americans in the U.S. given increasing discrimination against the Asian American community in the country. Discussing with the representative from the White House National Security Council, the Department of State and Policemen Committee, the Vietnamese side expressed concerns over discrimination and even violence suffered by Vietnamese citizens in the U.S. and Vietnamese Americans related to the origin of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Vietnamese representative office in the U.S. has always emphasized a still contribution of the Vietnamese American and overseas Vietnamese community in the U.S. to the host country, especially to the front line of the COVID-19 fight to ensure health, security and social welfare for people across the U.S. On March 31, the Vietnamese ambassador Ha Kim Ngọc and ambassador of the other Asian country to the U.S. sent a letter to U.S. Secretary of the State Antony Blinken and the NSC condemning discrimination targeting Asian Americans. They also asked local authorities to continue carrying out measures to address the issue, including ensuring security and the right to access health care, education, employment, and other social welfare services for them. Ambassador Ngọc also sent letters to U.S. members of the Congress, including Senator Patrick Leahy, President pro tempore of the Senate, Congressman M.B. Perry, Chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee of Asia, the Pacific, Central Asia, and North Federation, and Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy, the first Vietnamese American woman elected to Congress, to require them to raise their voice to end racial discrimination against Vietnamese citizens and Vietnamese Americans in the U.S. The NSC and the Department of the State acknowledged idea of the representative office of Vietnam and other Asian countries in the Washington D.C. pledging to maintain support to ensure interests of the Asian American community in U.S. The Vietnamese embassy had frequently maintains information channel and provide around the clock support for people in need. For support, people are advised to call hotline of the Vietnamese embassy in the U.S. Vietnam Consulate General in Houston, San Francisco, and New York, and the Citizen Protection Call Center of the Vietnamese Foreign Ministry Consular Department. Earlier, U.S. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris strongly condemned the hate and violence against Asian Americans and committed to posting an end to the issue. Senator Patrick Leahy and Congressman Amy Perry also twisted to protest the discrimination. Meanwhile, Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy ran an article in the Washington Post criticizing discrimination against Asian Americans and showing support for the Biden administration to intensify measures to protect them. That's all.